board. Drivers, start your engine!
They come down to the line, green flag goes in the air, 2 by 2 as they head off into turn number 1.
This is Cal Norton Jr. and this is Ricky Bobby, and you're watching Flying Aces YouTube channel. Wow.
Good evening, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back tonight. We're all Indianapolis all the time. We're going to start out in the truck series. Good evening, Rock Bottom Racing P1 tonight. Thank you, Martin Fallon. Good evening to Ogre. Good evening to you. Thank you very much for that first thumbs up. Always important and much appreciated. Hi, I'm watching the Xfinity Series race at Indy. That's what I'm talking about. Ryan Newman fan. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, ladies and gents, again, we're going to run truck series at IRP here starting. We got one spot left. If you want it, come grab it. Your password is top12. So if you want to race with us, again, there's one spot left. We're having 12 trucks in this first race. It's going to be 60 laps. Should be a fairly quick one. And then we're going to parlay all that racing action over to the Brickyard, where we're going to go 75 laps in those beloved B cars, the Xfinity Series. I want to welcome everybody in this evening. I am in a new setup. I have it's a totally different feel for me. I don't have my desk. I've got monitors everywhere, and in fact, when I have to look at the live stream, I've got to look up at the live stream. So bear with me as I get used to some of this. But we do appreciate you hanging out with us. I hope you have a good time this evening. Again, if you want to join, your password over there is top12. That'll get you in, and we're at IRP in the trucks. All right, let's go ahead and get on with the show here. We'll talk quickly that if you're on Twitter and want to know what we're doing, when we're doing it, and even how we're doing it, you can follow all that racing action at _FlyingAces or Discord, or there's a link in the description below, FEGCustomPC.com. That's Jeffrey Ford and the Ford Entertainment Group, custom building your next gaming PC. If you're in the market for a gaming PC, go no further, FEGCustomPC.com. Sim Race City, boys and girls, if you are in the market for anything sim race related, may I highly encourage you to head over to simracecity.com, contact Alan Leifker, and he will hook you up. 5% off promo code FlyingAcesTV. Again, simracecity.com. Passion, performance, podium. AR15parts.com if you're in the market for anything related to an AR-15. AR-15 Parts has you covered. AR15parts.com. 10% off promo code FlyingAcesTV. I want to thank RaceLab for our standings and other useful racing widgets that we use on the channel. Circle B Diecast, Plan B sales, Flying Aces TV will save you $5 on any order over 30. That promo code Flying Aces TV at checkout, again, saves you $5 on any order over 30. McConey Setup Shop, if you are into open setups, iRacing open setups, race-winning open iRacing setups. Partnered with NASCAR's Coca-Cola iRacing Series, McConey Setup Shop has you covered with 10% off your order with the Flying Aces TV promo code. Again, McConey Setup Shop. Now, tonight we're running 2 races. That means somebody could walk away with a cool $100 courtesy of Miss Mandy's Christian Daycare down in Brandon, Mississippi, and, of course, Buddy Steele. All you have to do is win both races tonight. Have that Team RFC Racers for Christ logo up on top of the screen there on both cars or truck, and have an iRating of 3,000 or less tonight in the Xfinity Series at Indianapolis, and you're going to walk away with $100. Courtesy of Buddy Steele, Miss Mandy's Christian Daycare. Brandon, Mississippi, everybody. All right, we'll go here. We'll head on. Good evening, James Cato. All right, let's head on out to IRP. Again, we're in the trucks, and we're going to get after it here. Again, 12 trucks going to be in this one. We are trying to keep the cautions to a minimum. Let's go practice.
Yeah.
I've got the new sim racing seat and setup, and I am just not used to it. A completely different feel. I feel like the wheel is in my chest, but it's actually not. The monitor is different than what I'm used to.
Outside.
But it's going to be fun to learn.
Needed.
Man, we had such a fun time the other night in those late models here. Hold on to it, Brad Peters. This truck is slick on acceleration. I'll tell you that right now. So we're going to have myself and 12 other competitors. We're going to get after here 60 laps.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Got to be gentle on that throttle in these corners. Man, she wants to come around with you. So if things look a little different on the live stream, the reason being, again, I've got the new setup and I am trying to get used to everything. Don't have everything the way I want it just yet. Of course, that'll take some time, but we'll get there. And I want to thank Michael Johns for literally gifting me the GTR simulator that I am sitting in now. Michael Johns, if you are watching, much appreciation, my man. Do appreciate it.
Well, look at JW in that racing seat.
Was it is a completely different feel, I'll tell you that, from what I'm used to.
Oh, we gotta hang on to YouTube and see that.
Yeah, it's different.
Got that rig put together?
Oh, you bet. Still don't have my left and right monitors exactly.
Hopefully it makes you faster.
Well, it can't make me any worse. We'll leave it at that. Oh, relax now, relax. Got a little hefty there on that throttle. Let's back her down a bit. Let's go look at some lap times and see how far I'm off. I'm 10th fastest out of 13 trucks, 22.5. All right, so we're 3/10 off. It's not like I'm 7 seconds off. James Lowe is our fastest truck. Let me pull down our standings for a moment and let everyone check that out. You got James Lowe, Brad Peters, Rev, Richard Leckoa, Brandon Smith, Dirty Dan Taylor, Brandon Lawless, Corey Vaughn, Rick Javorka, myself, of course, Joey Sigmund, Richard Robb, and Jerry Bonham, everybody. JB. Let's get over here to the chat for a moment. Good evening, Unbroken American. Spasm, top of the evening to you. We got a Larry Red sighting, everybody. Chevy Z24 is in the house this fine evening. I am going to take down the password. The room is full, so I'm sorry if anyone's tried to get in with the password. It was, I think it was filled up before we actually came on air. Maybe not. Daniel Curtis, top of the evening to you. One big thing that is different for me, I don't have my keyboard in front of me. Oh, copy that. Did I set it for 15?
No. When he went hot,
there
was only 2 spots, and he went live.
Got you, buddy. Thank you for clarifying. So there we go. We had 2 spots left when we came on the air. So those were grabbed. I'm not sure exactly who grabbed those. I guess it was Brandon Lawless. It had to be one of them. Mike Moyer, what's up? Just curious, what is Unbroken American, James Cato? Oh, man. Hey, top 3 coffee mugs of all time right here. Outlaw bought me this from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Top 3 coffee mugs. I tell you what, it might be top 3 coffee mugs, but that cup of coffee is as good as it gets. All right, let's get back out here and practice just a bit. We got about 7 minutes remaining. I would like to
make this look easy, man.
Yeah, they do. That's why they're good, Jerry Bonham.
Here, follow me.
That is why they are good.
Let off early. Just little breaks, just a little bit.
Inside.
Again, man, we had such a fun time in that late model race the other night. I knew we had to run some more IRP.
Inside.
I thought the trucks would be just an awesome way to start tonight.
Clear him. Clear.
Now we got to decide tomorrow night. We're going to be running the NASCAR Next Gen Cup cars, and we need to decide: do we want to go road course, or do we want to take them to the oval?
Hey, buddy.
I'm going to leave that up to everybody else that wants to run and or watch, because I don't know.
Oval.
1 vote for the oval. Copy that. That's Corey Vaughn already voicing his opinion. Now, if I had my preference, it would be the oval.
Outside.
But I don't know. Maybe some guys want to run the the road course. We had a great time the other night in the GT3s on those babies. Okay, so we can throttle up a bit off the corner, just not too early.
Road for me.
1 vote for the road, Joey Sigmund, everybody.
What are we talking about?
I was talking about tomorrow night, us running the Cup cars, but don't know whether to run on the road course or the oval. I'm going to put it up on Twitter tomorrow for a vote, but just trying to get an idea of what people want to run. I don't know.
Road.
Ah, see there, you got Rick.
And open setups now.
We got Rick wanting the road race. Rick wanting the road race. Never thought I would see that. I thought Rick would be an oval guy. All right, we got about 4 minutes remaining. I need the practice because I did not get much practice before I came on air, so I'm going to use all 4 minutes remaining up for some practice. Now, I mentioned a minute ago my keyboard. I don't have my keyboard in front of me. And why is that important? It's important because the camera controls. I've got to find a keyboard stand so I can get that keyboard in front of me so I can go through them paint schemes pretty quickly. And watch any heat racing we have to do. Now, we do not have any fast repairs for this race. Trucks have the updated damage model.
That was fun, buddy. Hard to get her to rotate, I know.
Yeah, I wish it had just a little more grip on the bottom. That'd be awesome.
I tell you what, getting up and down out of this racing seat, a bit more of a challenge than I'm used to. But like anything else, I'll get used to it, enjoy the crap out of it, and we'll have ourselves a good time, just like we have been for the past 6 years. Oh, easy now. Okay. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming at all. Maybe I was just turning too far left too much. Road course has no cautions. That's a fact. Yeah, we would not run cautions.
Well, man, do you have a seat adjuster?
Yes. And I think it has 2 adjustments on it. Is that what you're asking, or is there something else?
Slider, so you can slide, because what I do is I slide all the way out to get out, and then when I get in, I slide it all the way up.
Yes, I've got that. That's a good idea. Oddly enough, never thought about that. That's crazy, but I never thought about that.
Do you have, is this a GTR Pro or the regular one?
I think it's the regular one. It just has a GTR on the seat. I think. I don't know the difference. I just know it's awesome.
Does it have like the wheelbase mount plus another mount behind that, or just one singular mount there?
One singular wheelbase mount. Yeah.
I'm not sure about yours. Mine has got the double. It's the Pro Series, and
Will you look at that?
It's got
New
the
channel
slider on the seat
Thank you.
plus the frame
Thank you,
will
Daniel.
extend out if you need it to. Yours may do the same thing.
Yeah, I've only put it together, and I couldn't tell you what it does. I will certainly have to keep dabbling with it. All right, we are getting ready to get after it here. I want to welcome Daniel Curtis as a Truck Series member. I don't have my racing gloves. I don't know where they're at. They are across the room. So after this race, I'm going to have to go and get my racing gloves. Just been hot, Daniel. 109 today. Good Lord. Joey Sigmund Sim Racing says, hello, race fans. All right, the Rooster. I use a TV dinner table for my keyboard. Not a bad idea right there. Not a bad. I may get a TV dinner tray right there or right over here so I can type on it. All right, it is qualifying time. Let's take a look at, what are we at here? 84 degrees. And let's see, wind's not going to matter much. 12 miles per hour. This is a short track. It's not going to matter a whole lot. So 84 degrees. Let's look at what we're rolling off with here. What we think we're going. I think a 14.1 probably pretty good. The steering offset we'll keep at a. Let's go +2 on that unit. And then the front brakes at 58. I think that should be okay. Let me check my options here. There's one car that I know I've been using that I did not have the. Is this it? Nope, that's not it. There's one car we run a lot. It might be the Cup Series car that I don't have everything programmed. I can't remember which one it was, and I keep telling myself next time I get in that, I'm going to make sure I change that. Oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? Sound, we're good there. We're good there. All right, I think we're all set. Hey, let's just get out here and qualify it. Let's see what's up. Qualifications coming up at you right now. I don't have my normal lighting up that I use, so I've got like a big, huge 5 lighted. Is that what you call it? It's got 5 lights on it that points in different directions. I got that somewhat pointing at my face.
James Lowe's just on a different level, boys.
That boy's good.
Just look.
Just luck my rear end, James Lowe. That guy's good.
Nah, I think it's a little more than that. A lot more.
Get that boy a cup ride.
Get that boy in the Cup Series. That doesn't help that I'm in the wall. I don't know how good of a lap that would have been. What do we put in there? 23 flat? That's not terrible. I mean, that ain't great. But that ain't terrible. We should be okay. Starting deep in the field, as always. I forget how many sets of tires we got. I think we have 4 total. 4 total for this one, I believe. Let's get out here and check it. Info is what I need to be on. 20x limit, no fast repairs. What does it tell us about our tires?
We're ready to advance.
Yeah. Everybody ready? No objections?
Let's let Lecco and Rob.
Yeah, let's let Lecco and Rob.
They're not ready.
No, I'm ready to go. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, Richard's not saying anything. Let's go ahead and advance session. 10th out of 13 drivers. Boys, girls, that ain't fast. Holy crap. James is 8/10 faster than me, 6/10 faster than the next guy. Maybe your first lap out would have been your hot one. I don't know. Let's get out here and have some fun. Watch out for Brad Peters. Watch out for Brad Peters in this one. B-Law, short track ace, Brandon Lawless. All right, again, we have a 20x limit on this one. It says it right there, 20x limit. All right, let's put our standings back up. Let's get out here and have ourselves a good time. We got them driver numbers up. We got a full field of 13 competitors. I did not get any paint schemes. I wanted to look at that Welch's grape juice machine right there. Look at that beauty right there out my left side. Let's get this on race control. Gentlemen, we got 60 laps here, I do believe, and we're going to do that with 75% fuel, 20x limit, no fast repairs, and I think 3 additional sets of tires. The best of luck to each and every competitor. I think we have 3 sets. Yep, we have 3 sets. I can confirm. Thank you, JB.
May that new setup give you speed.
That's the plan and the hope. I tell you what, I mean, it does.
Good luck, JW. I'm glad you can make it.
Thank you, Joey.
Closed.
It feels completely different in a good way.
Lining up behind the 54. You're behind the 54.
I am completely 100% eye level with my monitor. I mean, I could have been with my old setup, but I kind of just chose not to. I just set my monitors on the desk. $60 laps. We don't even have to pit for fuel. I don't think. Obviously, we go green.
All of our supporters, everybody.
I don't think we go green all the way.
Fans are here. We got a fantastic crowd. Beautiful day for a race.
I could be wrong. I hope I am wrong.
Should be starting behind the 54.
It's a good-looking ride there, Rick Jaborka.
Yes, it is. Love that Welch's grape juice.
Yeah, a good friend of mine made this.
You're going to be lining up
Great.
behind the 54.
Jerry Bynum
Greatest
painted
thing
that.
in iRacing.
All right, Earl. Let's do it. Right on.
All right, here we go. I like that RV outside of turn number 3. Let's get rolling. Starting P10 out of 13 competitors. Again, I apologize one more time. If you wanted to run this one, we had to keep the field small. If you weren't able to get in, it was open to the first 13 or 12 guys plus myself to get in.
Go ahead, sir.
Sun is setting, so track's going to get a little bit more grip. Oh, hang on to it. Is that Corey Vaughn? Hold on to it, CV. These things are slick. Snappy. That was not Corey Vaughn. I'm sorry. Corey Vaughn's right in front of me. I looked down on the relative. First name I saw was Corey and didn't realize he's right in front of me.
Clear, clear, clear. He's there outside.
Go right ahead, Leco. If you want to get on up there, you go ahead and take it.
Clear. Outside, outside. Clear high. Inside. You're clear.
Ah, crap. Throttled up.
Caution's out.
Caution's out. That's on me.
They are requesting
Lost it.
single file.
Lost it.
Close.
Sorry, that's on me. I got loose.
Line up
Spun it.
behind the
My
10.
apologies. I feel about that tall right now.
Fake starting on the inside here.
I feel about that tall. I'm 6'3",
Doesn't take much to get loose here, that's for sure.
The road's
but I
open.
feel like I'm 2'1". Ah, that's terrible. Terrible. You got to be better than that. You got to be better than that. You can't throttle up turning left. You know that.
Hey, buddy.
How about that Cheetos ride, boys? Check that out. Dang. Man.
We was back going into one that we lost.
I tell you what, that Jerry Bynum,
Oh, yeah.
he's kind of got that magic touch
Corey,
on them
what
paint schemes.
app are we downloading?
Let's get a look for marketing purposes.
Repeat that. Oh, that is this is Raja Karut's throwback scheme that he ran in Darlington. So
There you go.
I guess it goes to the Wendell Scott Foundation.
Ah,
Let's get a pretty good look at that. It is a good looking truck. The 54.
I was thinking about trying to get my phone out and hitting that old QR code there, but it's afraid I'd run into the back of you doing that.
Dang, it's a good-looking Cheetos machine. What's it say right here? Chrome Horn Racing.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise that going 120.
All right, first caution's on me, Martin Fallon. That's all my fault. All my fault. Just spun it out like a rookie. All right, coming to 1 to go.
Long race.
Great crowd here at IRP.
It's smooth, solid pit stop.
I'll tip the cap to them there.
Right on.
The lights are on here at...
See that rig changes the experience for you, J-Dub?
It does. It most certainly does.
You're going to be lining up behind the 54.
That's good, man.
Get behind the 73.
That's good stuff.
But nice deep breath here. You're ready to go.
All right, starting on the inside.
Green flag, green flag, green flag. Outside. You're clear.
Only because we're friends.
I was wondering.
Oh, Rick, hang on to it, Rick.
Oh, no, Rick.
Caution.
Put it out. Put it out.
How was your forward drive there towards the end of that little run we just did? Pit road is closed.
Any damage?
So the good news is, to that point right there, nobody's
There
hit
you go.
anybody. Nobody's hit
Little
anything.
Too much, too quick.
Yep. Same identical thing happened to me. Too much, too quick. Uh-oh. We might see some storm clouds rolling in over here outside of 1 and 2.
Pit road's open.
Pit road's open. I'm not coming to take any tires.
54.
Don't need any fuel.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 54.
Yep, going to put an egg under that throttle pedal. It's exactly what you got to do. You know, you are continuously throttling up a bit in these corners to keep the momentum going. You just can't do it too much. I don't think you can just roll these corners and be quick. I mean, it is as flat as it looks.
Ten seconds, Jerry.
No, that's not too bad. 2X?
Got you, Daniel Curtis. Jerry Bynum, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
YouTube viewer Daniel Curtis says he loves your paint schemes.
Thank you.
Pit road's closed.
There you go,
I
Daniel.
love doing them, man. I really do enjoy it.
All right, coming to 1 to go. Hopefully that's our final caution.
Tell you what, man, I'm really happy with that GT3 I put together.
Oh, that's my favorite. Honestly, that one is incredible.
Epic.
What color gold did you use under the chrome to get that color of gold chrome off the top of your head?
It's more of a pale yellow. I'll shoot you the code for it if you want me to.
Absolutely, please and thank you.
1 to go this time, by. But it looks like you're going to be lining up on the outside.
Yeah, colors always come out a lot darker with the chrome.
Yes, they do. Oh, certainly. Jared Wishon was the guy that shared.
Leco's truck looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
The sunset.
The Jared Wishon is the guy who shared the purple color with me. You know, it looks dark purple. It's actually a very light purple that you use as the undertone. You put the chrome layer over top of it, and that gives it that finish. There's Richard Leco's truck in front of us. It's beautiful.
Green flag, green flag.
iRacing just added the chrome stuff about 2 years ago. So that is relatively new.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, Rick.
Thank you.
Inside.
I did Joey. My spotter said I was clear.
You're all right, buddy.
I think the Rev and Lawless may have came and took some tires. Oh, Rev, hang on to it!
Inside's clear.
Hang on to it, Rev. Put it out. The Reverend
Closed.
has spun that unit.
We've got to pass the pace car.
That Black Car Mafia entry has went around.
Hey, Brandon.
Whew, thank you, sir.
Come on, boys, I gotta go. I gotta run down to the church.
Take care, Rev. Hope everything's okay at the church.
Line up behind the 54.
That's good, Rev.
Caution number 3.
Pit road is open.
Boy, exit. Yeah, you're right. Turn 4 is the trouble place. That's a fact.
You should be behind the 38.
And I think it's, I don't know why, it's not different than 2, I don't think, but it feels a little different. It feels a little different. Maybe it's a little wider, I don't know. But turn 4 is the danger zone.
It looked like I was looking into a mirror. I was behind Rev and Mr. Lawless, and it was like a sequential spin.
Did they both spin it?
Yeah, but they weren't next to each other.
Yeah.
One was in front of the other. It looked like they planned to do that.
Yeah. Synchronized spinning. Well done. JB
I don't know
Byrider.
what they call
Who
it.
is JD Byrider back here on the backstretch?
It had an artsy feel to it.
There's a guy, JD Byrider, on the
I think we hit the same oil patch.
backstretch wall. Let's take a look at that next time by. Does anybody know who JD Byrider is?
I've been being accused of putting Welch's down on the track, but that actually
Closed.
traction control compound, you know?
Yeah, Joel Farlow accused him of throwing some Welch's down on the track the other night.
Yeah, if this track had a little more grip on the bottom, man, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would.
Just can't hardly get down there, you know?
Right here, coming up on old JD Byrider. Where you at, JD? Here you go, JD Byrider, right there on the wall.
Kind of reminds me of driving on snowy roads.
Yeah, good call, good call. It's a car company, there we go. There we go. Did not know
We shall
that.
Google him soon.
Rock Bottom Racing says that is a car company. Maybe he's Googled them, I'm not sure.
Get yourself something to drink, bud. Get those tires cleaned off here. Need a good start.
When I first got on iRacing, God's honest truth, any racetrack we had run, I would call some of the phone numbers. I called Texas Motor Speedway. There was a sign on the infield from a car dealership. It's real. There's a restaurant at Eldora on the signage. I called that.
How's your temps look there under
It's a
caution?
real restaurant. So iRacing is pretty dang legit. Or accurate, I should say.
Green, green, green.
Didn't mean to get in your way there, Leco.
Didn't mean to get into you.
Good, you can have it back.
Inside.
Got Corey Vaughn at 54 entry to my inside. Let's see if he can drive it off here. He may be able to. If he can stay on my inside a couple laps, he probably gets that position.
Clear low.
It is tough to pass down there, but you can be done.
Inside. You're clear. That was your fastest lap of the session.
That's right. Bringing the noise with the 22.9. Qualifying was a 22.2. We'll just say that's a good race trim lap. Nobody runs qualifying laps in the race, do they?
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh, bring it. Bring it, Big Earl. 22.7. I'll drive her right in the wall to celebrate. Ooh, dang. Slick. Brandon Lawless going to be able to get by Lekua? Good question. So I talked to Corey Vaughn on, I mentioned the other night about running a late model season. I think we're going to do that. Maybe this winter, starting in November. I think we need to run a late model series. Maybe once a week, just make it late model night. Run something like 250 laps at these short tracks.
Going to be halfway.
I can promise you right now, IRP will be on that schedule. And Corey made a great point. Cap it all off with the season finale as a snowball derby. We always run the snowball derby here on the channel. 300 laps at Five Flags Speedway. Oh, B-Law, hang on to that thing. I get up here and get myself one of them top 5 positions. Look back, I got that Javorka fella. Good God, that Javorka fella. Right on my rear end, looking to my inside.
Working the bottom, inside. Clear, 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 clear.
Brandon Lawless, I don't know if he's trying to pass or just trying to hang on to it. He loves driving that thing sideways. He's good at it. He's a short track ace, that guy. Oh.
Inside. Clear. Inside, at your door. Clear low. Working the bottom inside.
Oh.
Clear, clear, clear.
Oh, boys.
Caution.
Oh.
Caution.
Sorry, JW.
what do
It
you got
just
for
barely
temperature?
touched you.
Closed.
It's all good, boss
Have to
man.
Come around the chase car. Get those binoculars around and look at the left rear. Make sure it looks like we're going to have plenty
All good.
of clearance.
All good,
looks like
Rick.
it's gonna be lining
I
up
think I may have
behind
came
the
down.
10.
I don't know.
Come around
Sorry,
the chase
man.
car.
All right, we are done. I do have to pass the pace car.
Pit road will be
Hopefully I don't have like
behind
8
the
minutes of
10.
damage.
Just trying to stick my nose under there and it slid up.
That's short track racing. You have to do that. All right, we're going to come in and bring her down pit road
Line it up behind
and
the chase
see
car.
what the damage is. I think I'm done for the race, probably. More than likely. We have no fast repairs for this one. We do not need to fuel.
Start looking for your sign. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
All right, what is the damage? We're 22 seconds. That's not bad. That's not terrible. We'll still get to race. Got 7 minutes and 7.5 minutes of optional repairs. Yeah, not going to be fast, but we should be able to continue. I'm going to get lapped right here, so I will go a lap down. What I'm going to do is come back in and put tires on it after my required is done.
Go, 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 go. Hard, 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 hard.
I'll let
Good
the
stuff,
field
guys.
pass. So whatever it wasn't catastrophic.
Looks like you should be lining up behind the 56. Come around the 54.
Let's go put tires and see what other mess we can get ourselves into. Yeah, that's a good example right there. You can't get mad for short track racing a guy looking inside
2,
as opposed to a guy who just overdrove the corner hard and wiped you out. You know, you can't get mad at that. That is just racing. That is quintessential just racing. So, absolutely no problems right there, Rick Javorka. None. Let's keep an eye on this pace car. We'll try to get some of that 7.5 minutes of damage done. Let's see what, let's fire it up and look at the RPMs. Are we around? Yeah, we're right around 1100. We're okay there. I think we're okay. Probably going to be down a few, but
Go, man, go, go, man, go.
maybe if we get another caution, I can get back on that lead lap.
JW, don't go laps down fixing your optional damage.
coming to the
'Cause
green
you
right
might
now,
not
Earl?
even need it at all.
Yeah. Earl, are they coming
Yeah,
to the
I
green
just
this time?
pitted again there
Yes,
to
Earl, one
take
go.
tires.
You're going to line up inside. All right, we need to be behind the 73.
I had like 22 seconds of required repairs.
Okay, I got like 4 minutes.
Okay. I got 7.5, so we're both in the same boat.
Okay.
Clean her out real well. Get those tires cleaned
I
up.
did apologize, right?
You most certainly did, not a problem. I wish they would have given me a windshield tear-off. Look at that. We got bug guts and grease and all that. Tire rubber. All that on my windshield.
Go ahead, sir.
It's Dirty Dan Taylor.
Oh, damn. Hang on. Oh, sorry.
Bring that caution out. Nope.
Easy. I'm sorry, Richard.
All right, we're going to bring that caution out.
You good, all? No problem.
Or anything like that?
We're going to bring that caution out. Am I the lucky dog?
Looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 10.
I am the
Okay,
lucky
no
dog.
problem,
I am the lucky dog. I'm going to get back on that lead lap. Maybe finish somewhere other than 11th. Got 16 laps left in this one. It's been a very fun race. I'll tell you the truth. This IRP is right there in the top 3 or 4 of favorite short tracks. I love the Bull Ring at Las Vegas. I think that is a very fun short track. But dang if IRP is not right there with it.
Situation is, we'll take the
Yeah, this is up there with Wilkesboro for me.
Alright,
Love
you're
it.
gonna have to come around the
Exactly.
10.
I only got
We're
2
gonna have
X
to come
out of
around
that.
to
What'd you
73.
get?
Alright, so
JW?
we're gonna have to come around the 52.
I think probably a 2.
Come around to 56.
I've got a 4X right now.
Go
Lucky dog to the
around at
outside. Lucky
54.
dog to the outside.
Come
Thank you,
around
Brad.
05. Alright,
Drive
we're
right
gonna
through
have
that
to come
pace.
2
around
X
the
for
99.
4.5 minutes.
We've got to pass the pace
Weird.
car. Alright, buddy. Line up behind the 83. Coming around it, 25. Open.
Pit road's
Behind
open.
the
I am
38.
not going to take new tires. I'm going to try to put down a lap here and see what lap time I'm actually running. It should be accurate down in the bottom right. $23.9. All right, so I'm
You're
about
looking right there, Joey Sigler.
about a full second off the pace.
Thanks, man. I ain't even nowhere close to finishing what I like to do to it. I just whip something up.
Yeah, that chrome really pops when the sun starts setting.
It does.
Yeah, that blue chrome is nice.
You're gonna have to do something with blue chrome.
Aqua Velva.
Fuchsia looks good with chrome as
Looks
well.
like that we're going to have to line up at the tail end of the field.
The road is closed.
Is that a form of purple or a form
Behind
of
the
pink?
25.
Discuss.
We're going to line up behind the
That's
25.
a great question.
We'll
Say
take
a
25.
form of pink.
Now, what else looks good with chrome? More chrome.
Can never have too much chrome.
It's a lifestyle.
It is. That's what they say. Especially them chrome wheels. I've learned a long time ago
Yeah, which I was talking about earlier about the chrome makes the paint look different.
that the chrome wheel lifestyle chooses you. You don't choose it.
Inside.
All right, starting at the rear.
Yeah, I've started to make a little chart, like a color chart for
Ah.
the chromes, just to kind of keep it straight, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, there's many things you can do with the
Yeah.
chrome.
Oh, baby, get them elbows out. Go like hell.
My elbows are out, Earl. Rocking and rolling. Here we go. Hopefully it's our final caution.
Green flag. Inside, quarter, clear.
Stay off that wall, fella. God, this is a great racetrack. Ooh, Corey Vaughn is down. Oh, Richard Lecco into the wall. Corey must still be rolling. Did not bring out the caution as of now.
Yeah, I got it. I got it back.
Well done. I tried. The first time I spun it, if you were watching, Spun it on like
Lost a lot of time.
3 or 4. And I was able to keep it rolling. No, I was. I'm sorry. I thought I kept it rolling long enough, but caution did come out. Yeah, we just don't have any speed right now whatsoever. I think the engine has lost some RPMs. Oh, that's going to bring out a caution, no question.
Sorry, Rick.
Just had to drive over your head there, right, buddy?
Caution. Give me your temps there, bud.
Well, I just barely missed that.
Well, I could tell you that was coming a mile away, brother.
Behind the 25.
Was we got some BCM and strictly stock motorsports beef going on right now with Javorka and Lekawa.
Two roads open.
Again, I made a mistake.
All right, there we go. No beef. Lekawa said he made a mistake.
His front clip is laying in the middle of the track there.
You kidding me? Somehow I'm up to P6. Don't know how that is or why, but I'm up to P6.
Oh, yeah. Give me a meatball, blew the engine.
Oh, that is not good, man.
That's not good.
It is not.
25. Got the lucky dog.
That's a bummer.
Lucky dog, I'm not.
That is indeed a
Coming a
bummer.
mile away, though. I could hear it.
5 to go.
You would probably say, short track racing.
Giving off the gas.
But that is short track racing.
83.
What happened there? Just send it in, or?
I don't know. I didn't do it.
Ooh.
I was riding it as high as I could go.
Might have been a good idea to come take some tires, but yeah.
This track is very unforgiving, I'll tell you that.
I don't know why we don't run it as much as we do. It's a great one. Reminds me a lot of New Hampshire. It's another Cup Series track that I don't know why we don't run enough of.
Too many caution.
Yeah, it's par for the course with short tracks. I mean, you're going to have cautions. You are just going to have cautions. But you know, our late model race the other night, I think we wound up with like 11 total. But we seemed like we raced a long time. Roberts Drive-In.
Pit road is closed.
On the back of that Brandon Lawless
we
truck.
had one good long run. It was good. I'll tell you, those are intense when you race around here on those.
Well, ain't that the truth? That is a fact. That is 100% fact. I know myself and Joey Kennedy and... Was it Joel Farlow? No, it was Timothy Wheeler. Timothy Wheeler. Us three the other night were door-to-door, bumper-to-bumper for about 20 laps. And neither one of us were going to give. All three of us were trying to take. It was phenomenal. All right, 1 to go. The race will be extended, I believe.
We're supposed to have storms all day, but good Lord blessed us with sunny and 85. Nice, cool day.
I could be on the outside this time.
A pleasant surprise.
All right, man. So, green white checker.
Got this direct drive motorsports entry of Joey Sigmund running up here in the 4th position. Teammate Corey Vaughn right behind me in the standings.
All right, Earl. Let's get her done, buddy. 10-4.
Now again, I'm way underpowered, so I'm probably not going to finish 6th, but it was good to run here for a while. I'd rather be underpowered at a short track than I would a mile and a half.
Green flag. Coming in a white flag this time.
Sir, FEGCustomPC.com, white flag lap. I might be able to finish 6th. If I can hold off a hard-charging Dirty Dan Taylor,
Inside.
that's going to be tough to do. think he's back on the lead lap and with new tires. We'll give him all the room he needs.
Inside.
Oh, B-Wall!
Hang on to it, guys.
Ah, Liz!
Sure.
I can't steer. What a load of manure.
Chucker, right? That's 4.
You know what? I finished 7th. I could have had a top 5 right there.
Good win luck.
But I didn't.
Great job, bud.
Appreciate it.
Good job.
So you're a class of your own, man. Nice win.
Thanks, man. Good battle there, Brad.
Good win, James Lowe.
Appreciate it.
Let's circle around here and look at my...
Fun right there, James. Good one.
Let's see. I got to figure out how to do it. Let me go. I'm in chase mode. Well, crap. I forget. Oh, I got to pull up this. Control F12. It's funny how the human brain works. My keyboard's in a new position, right? And I can't remember which buttons as I'm looking at them. I just, by feel, I know which buttons to look at.
Great race, everybody. Thanks for the race there, JW, and good luck in the next one.
You bet, brother. Good win again. James Lowe. Watch this nose. Look at that. Wow. All right, let's go up here to James Lowe. Here is our race winner. He's just taking the checkered flag at that point. Brad Peters finished second. Good run there. Brad was my pick to click, but I'm afraid no one had anything for James Lowe. Let's watch him burn it down. The number 99 Sim Magic Chevrolet. I think he led every lap. He was good. Which James is very good. James is good everywhere we go, but especially short tracks. Boys, he is laying down the rubber. That's going to be our race-winning photograph right there. Driver James Lowe. Get that Lucas Oil Raceway logo in the background. I'm going to come down here and crop out this video. Take a little screenshot. If I can get that mouse to work. Come on, mouse. There we go. James Lowe. James Lowe in the 99. Let me save this. We'll save that to the old desktop so we don't lose it. And we will title it Lowe IRP. Congratulations, James Lowe. Pretty dang good and convincing race win. Let's go ahead and take a look at our standings here. I'm going to pull down my standings so we all see them better. There we go. You got James Lowe in first. P2, Brad Peters. Brandon Smith with a great top 3 podium finish right there. Joey Sigmund, likewise. Direct Drive Motorsports on the way up. I'm telling you right now. Finished in P4. Dirty Dan Taylor in 5th. Corey Vaughn, Direct Drive Motorsports. P6, I finished 7th. JB finished 8th. Brandon Lawless 9th. 10th was Rick Javorka. Lekowa 11th. Richard Robb 12th. And 13th was the Reverend Joey Kennedy. All right, that's going to wrap us up at IRP. We're going to head over to the 2.5 mile Brickyard. And we'll get that unit in the queue as we speak here, if it'll pull up. There we go. All right, let me go edit this to start now. And I'm going to double check that we have plenty enough for our full 20 minutes of practice time. I'm going to set it to start now. Last race, or last live stream, we had like 5 minutes of practice, and that was on me. So 20 minutes practice, 2 laps of qualifying at 5 minutes, and we have an 8-lap heat race if we have to run the heat race. We all have 75% fuel, 4 extra sets of tires. We are at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and we are set to go. No faster pairs in this one. We do have a green-white checkered if need be. I'm talking about the potential heat race. We may not have enough to run a heat race tonight, but if we do, that is our boundaries, our rules and boundaries. We're going to practice at 3 o'clock, qualify at 3:30, and we're going to racing at 4 o'clock sim time. All right, we'll wait on this baby to get hot. want to say Chevy, where did Rick work? He finished, I think Rick finished 9th, if I'm not mistaken, Spasm. James Lowe, good win. Congratulations again. Warren Patterson, boys. Look at him. There he is. Nathan Smith, heck of a good run there, bud. P3, well done. Well done. Had to title this race room Xfinity Series, Heat/Practice, because when I put in Indianapolis, iRacing blurred it out, or asterisked it out. Had a bunch of asterisks. Kind of like it's a dirty word. I wish they could settle their differences with IndyCar. To me, that kind of feels like it lessens the sim when you don't have a license for one of the premier racing series in the world. But I don't know. That's neither here nor there. Yeah, how about that, Spasm? Segment with a P4 run, man. A good run. Hey, it's Mike Harris. What's up? Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. First night using it. Definitely got to get used to it. Trying our best to get used to it. Got to get my camera set up, the lighting and all that good stuff. I was literally working on it about all day and still didn't have enough time. In fact, I've been working on it all week and still don't have enough time. I've got a lot of stuff I want to do with it and to it, and we'll get there. Rome wasn't built in a day, they tell me. All right, let's go ahead and watch our video. No. Time out. No, we'll save that for a little bit later, as we can log in right now. We'll save that Sim Race City video. I like playing that. Now, what's our password? Oh, I remember. Let me get logged in here, make sure it is the correct password. Channel members, Twitch subs, you already have the password. You have it early. If you do look at it, you can find it on our YouTube page or on Discord. Either one. Excuse me. And I will flash that password up right now. There we go. Xfinity IMS, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Xfinity IMS will get you, 44 required, Rick. Yuck. I had 22 seconds of required and then 7.5 minutes of optional, and I didn't even bother with the optional. Got back from the beach today, boys. Hey, iRacing family, that is Jerry Denton. Jerry Denton, as you probably know, this Thursday night, we are going to run a tribute race, courtesy of the Black Car Mafia. Going to run a tribute race for Chad, and actually Nick Sawyer as well. We're going to do that at Auto Club. We know that was one of Nick's favorite tracks in these same Xfinity Series cars. So we should have a dazzling, wonderful time on Thursday night. And again, I want to give all the credit in the world to the Black Car Mafia for organizing that and throwing it together. I'm more or less just along for the ride. Now, of course, we'll be live streaming it and hosting it and getting everything rocking and rolling. Now, as of right now, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be the 17 fastest qualifiers. Or no, I'm sorry. Good Lord, I'm lying to you. The 17 best heat race finishers will race in that one. We'll run a 17-lap heat race, and we'll see how the chips fall. All right, let's go ahead, and we are out here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the old brickyard, if you will. Here we are. Let me get a quick update on how many race credit drivers we've got already taken entry. Let me see here. We have 4 drivers at the moment, plus myself. That gives us 5. So we will need 21 drivers or more to run a heat race. If we do not have 21, we will not run the heat race. Let's go down on them brakes. Let's go down about a 55. I've got a feeling, I'm not taking any practice laps, but I've got a feeling this car's going to be slick. I've just got that feeling. As the Black Eyed Peas once said, I've got a feeling. Tonight's going to be a good night. A good night. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is next week Daytona on the Cup schedule? I want to say it is. And if so, you know what, we're running a...
Watkins Glen.
Oh, that is right, yes. It's Watkins Glen. Well, anyway, the week after next, I do believe is is Daytona. You know what that means? We're going to run probably too much Daytona. But really, is there such a thing as too much Daytona? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Dimitri Mundros.
Hey, JW, got any credits left?
Plenty. Yes, plenty. Got like 6.
Put me down for one of those. I'm going to have to run to the store.
Copy. Great example.
Yeah, JW, I will use one of mine.
Copy that, Bruce Lignell. James Cato, Bruce Lignell. James Cato got to go to the store. Probably a convenience store, I'm guessing. Not going to be able to make the heat race. Perfect example. You know what? I can't make the heat race tonight. Let me go ahead and use one of my race credits and get entry into that feature. That's what it's about. I know James Cato loves himself some Indianapolis. I'm telling you right now, my pick to click tonight, James Cato. And I have no idea how I'm P1 on the board. No one else has completed a lap.
I'm nowhere near as good here in cars other than the Gen 6. Just something about that car.
It is a good one. That's a fact. Now don't let him fool you. James Cato's good. We had a fun time the other night in that same Gen 6 car Cato mentioned. You know, with this new sim rig, and again, thank you, Michael Johns, the monitor is much closer to me than it was previously. Which I'm sure is a great thing. I need to adjust my field of view. With the sim rig, my left and right monitors are lined up perfectly. That being said, it's a drastic change for me. On my desk, I had to kind of stagger them a little bit. Still had the same view, but my left one would sit in behind my main monitor, and so would my right one. All right, we are going to pit in right here. Pitting in here, DC.
10.
David Crum, everybody. Black Car Mafia member, David Crum. Car feels good. I thought it'd be super loose. It's not. This thing is dialed in. 60 miles per hour on the pit road speed. Because I think we're going to be in for a really fun
Start
race
looking
here.
for your sign.
75 laps.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
Oop.
Too far forward. Back it up.
Overshot
Back it up. Back it up. Too far forward. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
I'm good for that. 54.3. All right, so I need to pick up, looks like about 5/10 compared to Brandon Lawless. Dang, he is bringing the noise. I don't know if that's draft dated. I have no idea. But dang, that's pretty good. Let's go find Lawless at 53. 53.8. That's on lap 2. Let's see. No, his single car run. That's a single car run. Oh, okay. Down here on the bottom. Excellent. Oh, he's getting in there early. Let's see what he does down here in 3. Wow, did he make... Oh, okay. His first lap out. First lap out was... We'll fast forward a little bit. Still down there on the... hooking that apron early. Didn't quite get down to the white line. Probably has more speed in it. In 3. Okay. Let's get out here and try to replicate what he's doing. Dimitri Mundros is now P1. The 53.5. Okay. Now those times are starting to fall. I did learn a little bit the other night driving that Gen 6 car to drive it in harder. All the fast guys were driving it in really, really deep. It's a 75 lap race, so we may have to be conscious of our tires.
Inside. Clear.
Had a car to the inside, was not able to get down where I wanted to. Son of a gun. Let's try this again. Let's reset. Michael Johns, everybody! I will let him know. Step up his game.
Yeah, JW, you can push it a little in 3 and 4, but you cannot push it like that coming out of 2. You will smack that wall.
Yeah, I learned a very hard lesson right there. I did indeed. Jerry Bynum, you got a copy? Jerry Bynum. Jerry Bynum, are you listening? He's not. I'll try to get his attention here momentarily, MJ. MJ, I'm racing tonight for the first time in the new sim rig. I'm sure you can see it behind me. Hopefully it brings back some sentimental memories for you. Can't say enough how awesome it is that you donated it to me. God bless you, man. This has got to be a much better lap. Michael Dow has joined us.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Such an easy track, but it's ridiculously difficult, if that makes any sense. It's difficult to hit your marks all 4 corners. Just a big rectangle. Thank you again, MJ. I just never, as much as I sim raced, I was comfortable with my desk and my setup I had. And a couple times in the past, come close to buying one. Outlaw, back when he first got one, I was like, yeah, I need one too. And then I waited to see how he liked it, and of course he loved it, but again, just the comfort level. Overshot that corner.
Outside.
Nope. Sorry, Rick.
Clear, clear, clear.
Christopher Melton, Nathan Smith. Guys, if you want in, your password is Xfinity IMS. At the moment, we will have to run the heat race. Going to be an 8-lapper. I'm worried about these engines. Now, fortunately, I'm in a Ford, so I got a Roush Yates engine, but now some of these Chevrolets, as quickly as we are hitting the rev limiter, I'm concerned about them. A lot of grip coming up off these corners. How much time do we have remaining? We got a minute left, so let's get out here and look at some paint schemes. There's that dreaded road course right here. Vaping Bachelor, try that in a small town, he says. Come on. All right, let's look at some schemes. Let's see. Again, I don't have a controller here. Or, I don't have a desk for my keyboard. So we're going to have to, let's see. Is that the button? Yeah, there we go. There's David Crum in that number 90 rock drop machine. The 58 is Tim Setzer. The 25 is Dirty Dan Taylor. Scotty Grove in that 55 double nickel machine. The 73 direct drive motorsports, Joey Sigmund. 10 car is Brian Andrews in that 10 car. Hertz rental car, Go Penske. 52, Rick Javorka, Fast Grandpa's. TMJ Racing, look at him go. 52 car. Where's that James Cato? The 9 car is Brandon Lawless. We got Richard Leckel in that 38 strictly stock entry. Sorry, that's a beautiful machine. Jerry Bynum in the Ford Mustang. Let's go back here and look in practice. Just a moment. Just a moment. 56 Bell South machine is Brandon Smith, 56. 73 again is Joey Sigmund. The 45 Microsoft entry, that is Corey Vaughn. That's a beautiful piece of machinery. Love him chrome wheels. Brandon Lawless, David Crum. We got Bruce Lignell. We got the 10 car that belongs to Aaron Brown. Aaron Brown in that Proximity Racing 10 car. Richard Lecko again. Dirty Dan Taylor. Dimitri Mundros in that Crown Royal Ford Mustang. Well, Matt Kenseth flavor. Look at that Blue Moon Ford Mustang. That is Alex Kroenke, boys and girls. The 66, John Creighton in the Hellman's Chevrolet. Brian Andrews, Scotty Grove, Tim Setzer. The 5 car is Brad Peters, Rick Javorka, and then there is me. I think we have, let's see, what we got here. Yeah, we got plenty to run a heat race. We're in good shape. 26 entries. Let's get out here and qualify it. 26 entries. Top 5 qualifiers make it into the feature. Make sure I got that on race control.
Got a copy, J-Day.
Yeah, buddy, loud and clear.
Are you running the heat for this one?
Are we, or am I personally?
No. Is there going to be a heat for this race?
Yes, there will be.
Yeah, I'm going to sit out on this one, so I don't know if that makes a difference or not.
No, it doesn't. We have more than enough to have to run the heat race.
Copy. You guys have a good race. Thanks for the host.
You bet, JB. All right, MJ. He is calling it a night on the racetrack. Hey now, don't you snap with me. Don't you snap with me. Man, that cloud cover. Practice was really bright.
Green flag.
It gets dark down here. Now, I don't know. iRacing usually knows what they're doing. They don't put out setups that'll blow up. But we're on the rev limiter pretty early down these straightaways. I can't. Well, I can, but I barely can see that outside wall. .53.9, that's my best lap so far. I'm thinking this one will be a little bit better. I'm hoping anyway. 186 at the line. 53.7, okay, that's not terrible. I'll take that.
Checker flag.
That's certainly not pole worthy or even race winning speed, but that's competitive. Again, got to remind ourselves 60 miles per hour on pit road. Let's see some of these guys we have not seen yet. We're back here in the practice. Dimitri Mundros, we got him in his 17 car, Lekoa in his 38. Aaron Brown, we got Jesse Rostfight. There's Jesse Rostfight in the 42 entry. Javorka, we saw Christopher Melton. Where's Christopher? Look at that car. Look at that car. Yeah, too bad it's a Chevrolet. It's a beautiful piece. Bruce, we saw Michael Dow. We did not see the original slider of White Castle. Ooh, it's a good iRacing sponsor. Jackson Samsel. Jackson did not turn any practice laps. Jerry Bynum. Let's see what he brought to the show. Even though he's not racing it. Oh, that's right. We saw the sorry car. Drivers, our top 5 qualifiers automatically through to the feature. Please do not run in the heat race. Top 5 qualifiers. Password again will be Xfinity IMS for the feature event. All right, that is Brandon Lawless. Brandon Lawless. Let me grab a quick picture of that.
How many laps is the feature, JW?
75. There we go.
100th off of making the top 5.
Yep, he's close. 653 to 642. That's Aaron
I
Brown.
took a credit if you want to put the top 6 in.
Dang, Doc, you're right. That got by me this time. Yes, Aaron Brown, you are in top 6. You guys are into the big show. Please do not run in the heat race. Aaron Brown is our top 6. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Sorry about that. I wanted to practice queue run.
No, that's my fault. I forgot to check or look at the list again. All right, now quickly, we have James Cato and Bruce Lignell. James Cato and Bruce Lignell. I got to get my keyboard up here in my lap. Look down at the keys. James Cato and Bruce Lignell. Bruce Lignell taking race credit for this one. All right, so we have 6 race credit drivers plus myself. That makes 7. Our top 5 qualifiers is 12. And our top 10 finishers, that's 22. So we will have 3 cars. Jerry Bynum is not running this one. 3 cars not making the feature event here. Charles Kohler, everybody, sure do miss the oval. I think
the top 15 advance?
Negative. Top 10 heat finishers will advance. Oh, change the banner. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Gotcha.
What is this, a junior varsity show? The answer is yes. You get what you pay for around here. There we go. My bad. Again, got a brand new setup. Everything is totally new to me right now. And we're all creatures of habit, right? We're all creatures of habit. I'm just used to doing this, and this. I forgot to check our list again on the race credit drivers. Everything is visually new, if that makes sense. Anyway. Yeah, Charles, I think they are back next year on the oval. I really do. All right, let's go live up here. We are with Dirty Dan Taylor. Let's see. Control F12 brings up our camera options. There we go. Dirty Dan Taylor will...
When more people show up at IRP for the truck race and ARCA races than showed up for the Xfinity race today, I think you better put them back on the oval.
No question. No question. No question. It's got Dirty Dan here, Scotty Grove. That is Brandon Smith. You got David Crum. The 42 is Jesse Rostovite. The 45 is Corey Vaughn. The 93 belongs to Christopher Melton. The 23 in that White Castle machine is Michael Dow. 10 car is Brian Andrews. The 02, we haven't seen this yet, Nathan Smith from New Hampshire, the Granite State. The 89 is Jackson Samson, the O'Reilly Auto Parts. Godfather's probably happy right there. He loves that O'Reilly Auto Parts. Got Sigmund. He's a race credit entry. All right, so top 10 drivers will advance on. Guys, we got 8 laps here. No faster pairs. Top 10 advance. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I see 11 cars out there, so 1 car is not going to advance.
Green flag.
Now, because we are running the heat race, there's no leniency, no grace. Let's let that 1 guy in since we are running the heat race. Now, if we have like 1 extra to force us to run a heat race, a lot of times we'll go ahead and let that person in. But since we are here in the heat race, we will stick to our top 10. And that is Dirty Dan Taylor piloting that number 25 Chevrolet to the point. Scotty Grove in the 55. Nathan Smith in that 56 runs 3rd. 4th is David Crum in that number 90 ride. Corey Vaughn here in that 45 Microsoft Windows Scott Foundation machine. Getting a little pressure from Jesse Rostovite as we come up out of turn number 3 into 4, or down the front stretch, I'm sorry. as we come down the front stretch to complete lap number 1. We do have a good battle here going on for position number 6. That is Jesse Rostveit in that 42. Trying to put a little pressure on Corey Vaughn. Looks like he may have gotten a bit loose down here. 93, Christopher Melton. Trying to keep the pressure on this 42 and 45. Now, I know they can do math. One car will not make it. So I don't know if we're running exceptionally hard for a reason. Do what you got to do, but we do have a battle back here for this position number 10. And at the moment, this 89 Jackson Samsel has taken that from Nathan Smith 6. This is our battle for 10th place. Looks like it's a 4-car battle for 10th. As we work lap number 3 of the scheduled 8.
Straight cash, homie.
Hey,
Straight
you
cash.
kidding me? Vaping Bachelor, everybody. Bam! For Dale right there. Thank you very much. Vaping, greatly appreciate that. It's a pretty solid battle for our final transfer spot. Nathan Smith in that Granite State 02 machine, the silver car, has just passed. That is Michael Dow in the 23. He had qualified pretty good. I don't know if he's gotten into the wall or something. That 23 has lost a bit of speed, it seems like. The original slider, White Castle, of Michael Dow. It is a Ford. You know he's got the horsepower under that hood. He is currently running in 11th place. Let's see if he can get up here and make some traction towards that top 10. We got a car in the wall. Got a car in the wall. That is Corey Vaughn. Come on, CV. Get that 45 back up and running. Got plenty of time. Working lap 4. We're not even halfway yet. 45 is looking good. Let's see right quick if there's any damage on it. I see no damage on that right side. If there's any, it might be slightly cosmetic. Let's go look at Microsoft piece. Corey Vaughn on those chrome wheels driving that 45 car. He's got a ways to go here to catch back up to Michael Dow, who is in 10th. Corey was running really good. May have just overcooked one of the corners and got her into the wall. He's back on that throttle pretty early into, a lot earlier than I can get into it. Got some battle going on up in front. This is Brian Andrews in that 10 car. Brian's currently in the 7th position. Again, 8th is Nathan Smith 02. As Brian Andrews gets into the wall. 23 in 10th place, that is Michael Dow. Going past Andrews. That should make room for Corey Vaughn back here in that number 45 car. I was thinking Corey would close the gap a little bit quicker. He is not. So the 23 at the moment of Michael Dow is our 10th place car. Go back up front. Oh, dang. Dang. Brian Andrews into the wall. He's down on the road course. He's going to be able to... crap. I do hate that for Brian Andrews. He had a pretty good run going. Last couple laps gave him some fits. May have been the tires, but that does put Corey Vaughn in at the moment. We're working lap number 6. Got 2 laps to go. Corey Vaughn in 10th place, that final transfer position. Let's go back up front and look. Michael Dow on that 23. Nathan Smith in the 02 Granite State Chevrolet. The 89 is Jackson Samsel in the O'Reilly Auto Parts machine. The 93 is Christopher Melton. The 42 is Jesse Rostveit, David Crum holding on to that position number 4. 56 is Nathan Smith. Brandon Smith. Nathan Smith's in the 02. Brandon Smith in the 56. 55 is Scotty Grove, putting a little bit of pressure on the dirty one, Dirty Dan Taylor, up here as our race leader. All right, we'll have one lap to go when we get back to the start-finish line. Dirty Dan taking that white flag at the moment. I don't know if Brian Andrews was able to get back on the track, but our top 10 is the only 10 cars right now running on the track. Daryl Howell, that's a major bam. 3 for Dale right there. Daryl, thank you graciously. Appreciate that kindly. Scotty Grove, he's going to be able to put any pressure on him. It's like Dan Taylor. Oh, Dan got a little tight there coming up out of 4. We're going to have a battle. I'm sorry, out of 3. That's going to pave the way for Scotty Grove to come up here and get that heat race victory. That will get you. Dan. That'll get you into the feature. And a pat on the back. Congratulations, Scotty. Dirty Dan finishes second.
Look up in the mirror at the wrong time.
Third place is Brandon Smith.
Pushed right through 3.
David Crum, Jesse Rostvite. We had a heck of a battle back here. The Christopher Melton entry, Jackson Samsel on the bottom. There's Nathan Smith 02, Jackson Samsel, Michael Dow, and of course Corey Vaughn is our 10th place finisher. All right, that's going to wrap us up from the heat race. It's about time to turn 75 big ones right here. And again, Corey Vaughn is our 10th place car. Let me grab a quick photograph of that. All right, we are all set. Let's go ahead and clear the screen a bit. Control F12 gets rid of that. I'm going to pull up that background screen. Sorry, I did not even realize I had the password up there. My apologies. I will take it down. I'll leave it up for right now, but I will take that up shortly after we get over into the race room. Sorry about that. The Justin Sumner, don't forget to change out your racing wheel. Sumner, the only one I've got right now is this big, beautiful GT3 McLaren wheel. That's all I got. That's all I got right now. Looking to upgrade here very, very soon. I need to find a good road racing rim. I'm probably going to go with a different company other than Fanatec, but I'm going to get this feature in the queue. Yeah, Brian, I hate that it didn't work out for you. You were running good, and it just looks like a couple laps in a row there. She snapped on you or got super loose or something along those lines. I'll tell you what, I'm going to buy 3 hours instead of 2. Give us an hour and 45 minutes. If we run into a bunch of cautions, we may be exceeding that hour and 45 minute limit. So I'm going to buy 3 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes to run these 75 laps. We give it a once over here. 75% fuel, 4 extra sets of tires. We will have a fast repair for this one, especially since the B car does not have the updated damage model. Fast repair 1, 3 green, white checkers. Pace car is going to be the Mustang. That's important. That's important. We do have a 16x limit for this one. That is 4 X's. You should not be getting more than that at a place like Indianapolis. All right. That being said, boys and girls, let me make sure it's set to go now. It is. She's in the queue. Should be hot here in about a minute's time. Should put that, Brian. That should put, what? Hang on. Oh, I'm sorry. Wheelman. Oh, I got you, Stevie. Hopefully everything's okay, bud. Brian, you are the next man up. That's how it works. Always important to finish the heat race. I'll be dang. Just my family group message. We've got giraffes in there. Got some Japanese food. Ooh. Little yin and yang coffee. What is that? I'll be dang. Kids these days, I tell you. Kids. All right. Anyway, Outlaws went over to Pikeville, Kentucky to Walmart. No, I'm sorry, GameStop. He and his 2 sons and my son are going to get into live streaming PlayStation 5. And they're wanting me to join, but I do not have a PlayStation 5. But I may have to partake in And I don't want to buy a PlayStation 5, but at the same time, I might want a PlayStation 5. I don't know. It would not interfere with my iRacing. I know that. All right, let's go ahead and get the Xfinity IMS. Xfinity IMS is our password. Let's get in there. Excuse me. Please don't join us if you did not run the heat race, as this is our feature event. Married men had no business there, Vaping Bachelor said. I'm going to get ready to eat dinner. 10-4 on that, Brian. All right, so we will not have a Wheelman. Something came up, and I won't be able to raise next man up. And again, that was Brian Andrews, but he is not able to make it. Well, let's see who. Somebody on the entry list did not grid up. That would actually put them in. Might be a first time in history. Someone who didn't even grid up. That was Jerry Bynum. He had to bail out. Okay. All right, let's go. It is go time. 75 laps coming up at the Brickyard. Let's read a little bit about this track as we load in. 3 million bricks initially. Crushed stone and tar proved problematic. The owners paved the track with more than 3 million bricks, giving rise to its nickname, the Brickyard. How about that? That is absolutely crazy. I cannot fathom 3 million bricks, 2.5 miles for a racetrack. I think that's nuts. But the original crushed stone and tar proved problematic. So initially in 1909, crushed stone and tar. It wasn't until Memorial Day of 1911, however, that the first 500-mile race was held at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and won by Ray Haroon in his Marmon Wasp. Didn't even know that was a real car. I do now. To win the Indy 500 was to achieve instant notoriety, and the names of early winners like Tommy Milton, Lewis Meyer, and Wilbur Shaw are indelibly etched into the annals, two ends, of American motorsports. A nationwide ban on motorsports during World War II. I did not know that. I really didn't. However, nearly spelled the end of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, which lay in virtual ruin when a consortium headed by Indiana businessman Tony Holman purchased the facility in 1945. Holman. All right, so I didn't know there was a nationwide ban on automobile racing for World War II. Some of you may have known that, but I did not. I truly didn't. All right, so we're going to have 5, 10, and 6. 5, 10, and 21 drivers for this one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. All of those are already in that are supposed to be in. So we're looking for 2 more drivers. I think Alex Kroenke is not. Yeah, he's already in here. Sorry. Let me go here. I got to go to the garage. I'm going 16-1. We're going to go down to 55. Now I'm going to go down a little bit lower than 55. Let's see how low we can go. 50. Let's go down to about a 53. See how that feels. Felt like when I hit the brakes, I was hitting them a little firmly. I didn't need to. All right, here we go. Should be 21 cars here. Your password, final 2 drivers to get in is Xfinity IMS. I did not see Michael Dow in, I don't think. Michael is not on the leaderboard. Michael, your password is Xfinity IMS to get in this one. Michael has raced with us before. He knows the format. I hope he knows the format. Man, it is super cloudy here. So again, tomorrow night we will run the Next Gen Cup cars, and we will throw it out on Twitter. Whatever you guys decide, we'll run the road course or the oval. Probably run, 100 laps here in the Cup cars, or probably an hour and a half on the road course. If you weren't with us during the first race, had a couple of drivers, Javorka and Vaughn and Sigmund. Had 2 votes for the road course, 1 for the oval. Personally, I would rather run the oval, but that's just me. I'll run either one of them. I'm totally indifferent. There's Jesse Ross fighting Brandon Smith. We got our 21. Maybe Michael Dow was in. I just didn't see his name. Anytime we got...
I wasn't sure what I was seeing there.
Anytime we get some newer drivers...
I wasn't sure either.
I'm always concerned if they know the true format, because it can be a little confusing. I get emails at least every other week having to explain our format. And more often than not, some of these new drivers are the ones that have emailed me and messaged me on Twitter, and I am just thrilled to death. Usually during the summer months, iRacing...
Is that Tony Kanaan in front of me?
Not calling it never goes dead, but it does slow down. Now that we're heading towards the fall, probably going to be some newer drivers joining in.
I don't know, but that car had dirt tires on it.
I know one thing. This Sim Race City Ford Mustang.
Now I was raising my air down.
I've got a competitive race car tonight.
Hey, JW, I'm going to set this one out, and I'll just save that credit for another time, then.
No, 10-4 on that. Joey Sigmund going to sit this one out.
I think I got burnout on that Michigan thing.
Copy that. Burnout on the Michigan thing. I'm not sure. The Michigan thing. I don't know. Maybe on the oval. Maybe he's talking about oval racing. I don't know. All right, looking at the clock, we got about 1.5 minutes of another one. That feels good right there, being able to hit that throttle and drive it up off of 2. I didn't check the track temperature, but I know it's cooler. Yeah, that feels really good. The ability to hit the throttle when you want and it stick is a good thing. Go ahead and pull it off down here on the access road. Alright, so Joey Sigmund is out. That's going to give us our 20 car field. We should show 21 here. Actually 22. I was there, Michael Dow. Sorry about that. We had 22. We're down to 21 now. So 21 car field. Dimitri Mundros. They 52.8. Hot dang. I'm telling you. I mentioned this the other night in that Gen 6 race. I don't know how to improve on the speed here. I have no idea. I never qualify. I can never put down a hot lap per se. Always going to run about 10th to 12th, and then at the end, hopefully I'm up to about 6th or 7th. That's how Indianapolis usually plays out for me. And I feel like I'm actually driving it in really deep too, for what the car can handle.
Green flag.
188 at the line. Crap! I knew it! Ugh! Got a little too bold. A little too bold. So I'm not really disappointed. Let's just try not to hit the wall this lap. Hopefully lap 2 is the hot one. I don't think it is though. There we go. We kept it off of 2 that time. I mean, we're literally halfway down the front and back stretch when hitting that rev limiter. This is the iRacing setup, so there must not be any problems this week with it, so we're going to trust that it's good. We're a quarter of the way down the front stretch here. We're not even halfway, and it's already hitting the rev limiter.
Checker.
53.8. It's not great. It's not terrible. Might have a lot of guys waiting to go out to qualify, and I'm dropping to 7th, 8th. Let's see here. I'm currently P6, it says. I thought it was showing me 8th, but nonetheless. All right, I'm 10th now, P10. Okay, so 53.2, John Creighton bringing the absolute noise with a 53.287. Strictly Stock Motorsports, Richard Lakowa up there at 2nd. Dimitri Mundros has yet to qualify. Maybe he's not going to qualify. All right, we do have 21 competitors for this one. As most people know, we try to stay right around 20 to 25. All right, let's pull this chat up as we got 35 seconds until we need to grid them up. 103 watching. How's the... Michael, I tell you what, it feels great. Seat's very comfortable. Leg room is outstanding. Stable, sturdy. I'm used to racing in an office chair. And I'm not moving around. When I hit the gas or the brake, I'm not moving. It's quite the unique experience. All right. At the Jason Aldean concert, lots of daisy shorts and cowboy boots. Look at you go, vaping. Look at you go. I hope you enjoy that show. I think something had with the pins that connect to the wheelbase. Oh, yeah. For me, yeah, my universal hub for the Fanatec CSL Elite, the universal hub that connects my wheel to the base. I replaced the pins in it, and that's not it. So I don't know what it is. So the only thing that does work right now is my GT3 wheel. Now, Outlaw's universal hub works, so I know it's a universal hub, and last I checked, I don't know, something close to 250 bucks-ish. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to buy that and stick with Fanatec, or do I want to get into the direct drive type of stuff? So that's where I'm at. Did you have to rearrange the room? No, I didn't, Jamie. I took my desk out. I've actually got more room now with just the rig in here. But I do have my computer kind of in an odd place. My monitors are not where I want them just yet. I've got to do some work there. But outside of that, man, just the feel of it, the driving side of it feels really good. The live streaming stuff, I'm kind of out of sorts right now with where things are, and I've got to
big red target on the car.
I've got to rearrange things that way. So, but nonetheless, you know, that's secondary. The live streaming is secondary. The racing part is the most important, and I'm good there. I've just got to get like a smaller table to keep my keyboard on.
I got a quick release from Fanatec for $99.
Is that correct? Is that correct? Like recently?
Yeah. Well, I guess maybe about a year. Because on the NASCAR, I bought it for the NASCAR rim.
Yeah, that's exactly what I need. I need to find that.
All right, bud. You ready to go?
Last time I checked it, I think it was like 200, maybe 250.
One pit stop, one lug nut, one can of fuel, everything, one at a time. One. That's all you gotta do.
1.
We'll line up where we need to if everybody does their jobs, everybody's smart.
All right, starting P10. Starting P10.
Pit road is closed. Should be starting behind the 57.
Mine was true when I got my wheel.
Do you have Fanatec stuff, Aaron?
57.
Yep. I got well, it ordered it back in February and they came here till like early April, I think. Well, mid-March actually.
Yeah, 10-4 on that.
CSL Direct Drive case was on back order for a while.
Gotcha. Hey, real quick, drivers, we got 75 laps here. We do have a fast repair for the feature. We're going to do that with 75% fuel, 4 additional sets of tires, and a 16x limit for this one. At the moment, there are no race prizes, but if anything comes through, I will certainly let you know. Drivers, thanks for joining. As always, I hope you have an awesome time, and good luck to all competitors. To the point, Rick Javorka. To the point.
To the point.
To the point.
I've been seeing a lot of that purple and green Sim Race City tonight. Tell you that. It's beautiful.
Thank you kindly. I'm sure Ellen likes to hear that. SimRaceCity.com, boys and girls, for all your sim racing needs.
Look everything over Sim Race City stickers on this car.
Yes, you do. Like there on that right quarter panel on that 52. You see it right there as we go. All right, here we go. Let's rock and roll, boys and girls.
Green, green, green.
Terrible start, but that's all right. It's a very safe start. Did not know how guys were going to roll off. 75 laps here. Should be a fun race. You know, I can probably count on one hand in the last month or two where I've not had a fun race. Even when I finish terrible, I have fun.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear.
I think Rick got super tight there. He had to roll out or...
Got in a dang wall.
Oh, God. I know he cut me some slack. I was on the inside of him, and he kind of backed out, and that may have, on these new tires, shot him out towards the wall. I missed turn number 2 pretty good.
Inside, you're going to have to call it.
Dimitri Mundros making me pay for it.
Clear low. Inside.
Brandon Smith taking advantage of that.
Clear. Inside.
Feel like I'm at IRP running that middle to high side. Sorry, Brandon. Had to pull it off the wall.
Very good.
Now I get it why NASCAR went away from the oval. I get it. It's a track not really designed for stock car racing. I totally get that.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
But you've got to run at the Brickyard. You've got to run the oval. I would be good with having 2 dates at Indianapolis. A road course date and a oval date.
I can take you inside, Scotty.
Because I think the road course is one of the best road courses that NASCAR runs.
Thank you, Bruce.
You're welcome, sir.
Well, at least as far as the action, there always seems to be some good action at the Indy road course. Tempers flaring. Tire's starting to give up a bit on us. We're only on lap 6. Looks like we're going to be right at 24 to 25 laps, so at least a 2-stop race. Feel like we got a little speed in this car all of a sudden. At the moment, last couple laps, I'm gaining on the guys in front of me, pulling away from the guys behind me. Indianapolis is just not one of my better tracks. Some would say I don't have any good tracks. But Indianapolis is certainly not one of them. Get up here and race with that 57 of Alex Kroenke. Who's always good here, no matter what car we run. Heck, you can say that about Cronky at about 90% of the tracks we go to. Oh, Cronky's got a little damage. I see that right rear. Samsel into the wall.
Outside. Outside clear.
Here comes that Brandon Lawless fella. Cronky's got a little right rear damage. I think that's slowing him down. If that rain can hold off for all these race fans. They haven't shown up here like this since 2003. Heck, maybe the inaugural race. You know what, 94 was it, I believe?
New sub. Thank you. Welcome aboard.
Thank you very much, Joseph. Welcome to the channel. Tim Satzer has manually disconnected. Hopefully he's able to get back in. Hey, knocking on wood here, we are 11 laps through, no cautions. We're 14 laps out from pitting. It's going to put us on 25 to 26. Let's base our fuel strategy off of 25 laps for a green flag run. Cronky putting the heat on Moondross. James Cato up to P6. Got a car in the wall up here. They bounced off. They're in good shape though. Nope, still it's tied too. Is that James Cato? That's Richard Lekowa. Strictly Stock Motorsports, Richard Lekowa.
Outside. Clear.
Trying to keep an eye on that 83 behind us. $11 laps out. Should be lap 25. All Indianapolis is 4 corners, and he who can get through those 4 the best is the fastest. I mentioned this earlier, it's so simple, yet it's very difficult to be consistent. I am surprised and happy that I am keeping pace with some of the fast guys.
Yes, sir.
Definitely not one of my better tracks.
Trying not to slide it up into you.
I do appreciate that. I got a lot of damage, so I'm having trouble entering.
Outside, outside.
Yeah, I am too since I pancaked the side of my car.
Clear, clear.
Cronky with that damage on the right rear may have used up a lot more tire than he normally would have.
Gotta try and catch me some David Crum here.
Outside. Clear, clear outside.
Many have tried, Rick. Few have succeeded. Catching that David Crum in that number 90 car. I mentioned this on the channel several times, but I got a chance to meet David. It's been a couple months ago.
You know, I missed on.
Met him and his wife,
terrible.
and fine people, those guys. 'Cause I'm telling you, this 21 has come to life.
Clear high.
Here we are sitting, what, 5th? You kidding me?
Thanks, Dan.
No problem, man.
Anytime you're up here behind James Cato at Indianapolis, you're doing something right. It's a pretty good first run. So far, so good for the entire race. We've been green the entire time. I brought it from, I think I started 10th, if I'm not mistaken. up to 5th. We'll see how that plays out as we approach our pit stops. Gonna be 6 laps. Like I was mentioning earlier, I do get why the stock cars don't put on a good show here. You know, it does get strung out, but it's a good racer's racetrack. As far as trying to hit your marks, some guys do it better than others, plain and simple. And I'd like to give those next-gen cars a shot at the oval. I think NASCAR does that next year.
Okay.
4.5 laps, we'll call it 4. After lap 25, we're going to pit.
I'm probably just going to bite the bullet, take the fast repair. Feels really good, but it's just slow.
Yeah. Crocky's down a couple of mile per hour.
Yeah.
All right, coming up on the green flag stops, 3 laps. Anybody going to have problems? Am I going to have problems? Always a concern. Overshot that corner a little bit. It'll cost me a little time. James Cato to pit road. It's on lap 23. If this thing stays green, may have to pit an extra time.
My bad if I squeezed you there.
You're good.
Doing a good job. We'll be pitting here in a couple.
2 laps. I can see the leaders.
20's pitting this time.
Michael Dow bringing that 20 car on the pit road. 60 miles per hour is our pit road speed. We'll go ahead and get all that set up.
Well, good win to y'all.
Speeding penalty.
No, coming out of pit road, when I was shifting to 3rd gear, it just registered as 1st gear. It didn't blow, but it spun me sideways.
Oh, man.
One car pitting, one car pitting.
55 this time.
Everybody on pit road. Oh, my God. I should have pitted too. Oh, my. All right, that was dumb. Oh, I thought I had one extra.
90 car, I'm pitting.
Ah, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Horrible. Horrible. Stupid. And we are about out of fuel.
He's out of gas or something, I don't know.
Out of fuel in 4. I didn't check it. Oh man, that's terrible. Look at all the track position I'm losing. I'm gonna be able to make it, but nonetheless. Stupid. Stupid. God. Is that not the dumbest thing you've ever seen? What lap are we on? 26. I said I was going to pit on 25. Oh, that was moronic. I had driven it up to 4th place.
All right, stop right there. Perfect.
Might be one of the dumbest things I've ever done on iRacing. I've lost it. We need a caution badly.
Go, man, go, go, man, go. The crew, if it wasn't for you guys, we would never even have a shot.
Good Lord.
Great job.
The good news is, the only good news, if this thing goes green, I might have an extra lap of fuel. I mean, that's just stupid. I just lost track of laps, that's all. When James Cato pitted, I was like, all right, that's early, which was 23. Then we ran around a couple more, and I thought, all right, I've got at least 3 laps from him. I just didn't check it. I always say, if you want to know how to lose on iRacing, I'm your guy. Had driven the son of a gun up to 4th or 5th. Got a bullet. Guys back at the shop brought me a bullet, and here I am flubbing it up. Just keep it out of the wall, keep it straight, we'll make it up. There will be a caution. I'm 15th position right now. Let's see what our tire wear was, at least. I think I got pretty good tire wear. 64 on that right front, 85 on the right rear. 93.89 on the left sides. What a disaster. But you know what? Clear the head. Let's go racing. If I might be 1 lap ahead of everybody on fuel, maybe that mistake turns out to be the race-winning move. Let's find out. As the track cools, we are going to get less and less fuel mileage. Just more grip, more RPMs. Just a bad decision.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
You ran the fastest lap there. 1, new tires, but 2, track is cooling off.
Thank you, Gene.
So there is nothing Indianapolis Motor Speedway signage or anything like that that I can tell. Well, I shouldn't say that. With the IndyCar series on iRacing now. I think all of that is removed. Nevertheless, we press on. I'm up to 14th. We still got, what, 40-some laps to go? $44 laps remaining. I'm not sure if I can drive it back up to the top 5, but if we stay green, I know I can drive it into the top 10. Keep it out of that wall. That's priority number 1. Keep it out of the wall. Cannot lose focus here, running by myself. And hit the wall or forget what I'm trying to do here. Spasm says, and I quote, just gave yourself a challenge. Yes, I did. You're 100% right. What's up, Warfamer?
Thanks, Bruce. You're welcome, bud.
You talking about excited. So I was excited driving it up to the top 5. That has never happened to me at Indianapolis in a stock car. I am chasing down Nathan Smith. I was 4 seconds, 3.4 now. He might be in some dirty air.
Yeah, I'm not going to get in your way. I'm trying to race a dump truck.
Bruce Lignell struggling at 87.
Hey, I went to high school with a guy that claimed he had a dump truck that do 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, but can it turn?
Anybody call him out on that?
It wouldn't have been right to call him out on.
Understood. Completely understanding what you're saying there. Cato, which high school did you go to? Cato lives...
Daniel Boone.
Go Trailblazers.
Had a pretty good football team that year.
Yeah, they're always kind of up and down. They'll have 2 really good years and then kind of struggle. And I like those colors though, red and gold.
It all depends on if Jenkins has a big, strong running back that he can run into the ground.
I see.
That dump truck must have had an old 671 Detroit in it.
Maybe
Those
so.
always sounded like they were doing 200.
Now we got it down to 2.6. Nathan is 2.6 in front of me. I'm catching these guys in front of me. I like to see them mixing it up. Up to P12. You know, Michael Johns, I don't know if you're still watching or not. It might be a coincidence, I don't know. But just racing from this vantage point, the sense of speed is somewhat slowed down, if that makes any sense. I feel like I can feel what the car is trying to tell me. Instead of continuously overdriving corners, I kind of see and feel when I need to get on those brakes.
Catch.
Jesse Ross fighting this 42 machine. Let's see if we can get him into 3. Maybe not.
Outside. Clear.
Thank you, Jesse. I'm not sure if he let me pass or what.
You're welcome. I can see you coming from a mile away. You're a lot faster than me.
Right at halfway right now.
Hey, JW.
What's up, Tim?
Buddy, I had to get off there, if you know what I mean. Something did with me.
Oh, God. I completely understand. Been there and done that. I think Mother Nature called, if I'm hearing Tim correctly.
Yeah, I'm going to get out and stay, run a few laps. I'll stay out of everybody's way.
Hey, we've all been there. If you've raced long enough, you learn pretty quickly. Mother Nature wins. She is undefeated. Rock Bottom Racing says, smash that thumbs up. No truer words have been spoken. Thank you very much, Martin Fallon. We always try to get to 100 thumbs up. Will we be able to get there tonight? I don't know. Can we catch Nathan Smith before we need to pit? We're 12 laps out. think I'm finally able to get into the draft of Nathan in front of us.
Pitting in.
Bruce Lignell taking that 87 to pit road. Alex Kroenke is our race leader. Other than driving the wheels off of it, I don't know how he has gotten it up to P1. He had lost a lot of track position. He was riding around wounded for a while.
Yeah, I missed terrible on the offset.
I went up to a +2. What'd you go with, Bruce? I went up to +2, and it feels good.
I'm at +8, but I'm just grinding my right front. 58.90.
Yeah. I tell you, I went down to a 53 on the brakes from a 65. It started at a 65. So I moved a lot of that brake to the rear of the car.
I'll stay high in 1, JW. You can have it.
10-4, thank you.
Outside. Clear high.
That was painless for both of us. All right, let's reset our focus here. We are 8 laps out from pitting. That should put us on lap 52. Not taking any chances. I'm not going to let iRacing auto fuel it. They may not put enough. I still don't trust that new system yet. We'll go ahead and set our tires. We will take 4 Goodyear Racing Eagles, 2 cans of Sunoco Racing fuel.
Thank you. Yeah, I knocked right front off of it. I'm just a dead duck in the 1 and 3.
Ouch.
That's
All right, we're 9.4. Not going to be able to catch Christopher Melton this run. We're 6 laps out. I will not go 1 lap too far this time. Tell you what, tomorrow night's Cup Series crowd here, no matter if we're on the road course or the oval, I don't see how it can get any bigger than this. They love their Xfinity racing up in Indianapolis on the oval. That crowd today for the road race was not very impressive for an Xfinity crowd. Five laps. .9. I am sorry, I've still got that password up on the screen. I will try to take care of that in a moment. I'm sorry. Again, everything's new to me. Different locations. Drive down here, don't hit anything as I look.
20 spinning this time.
There we go. Got some cars already on pit road. I don't know if those guys are going to be able to make it or not. Rick Javorka bringing that 52 off pit road. He'll probably be a little faster than me. How about us being caution-free so far? With 21 drivers.
Inside's clear.
Hey boy Rick. Hey, no way I'm keeping up with that guy. Not on those tires. Two laps remain until I pit. Working lap 50, coming to 51. Most drivers should be in on this lap.
Keep an eye on that pit road, my man. You know, might be coming soon.
How about you?
.6. I'm gonna go ahead and bring her down this time. I've ran an extra lap compared to the other guys, so that should be good.
.90 pitting this time. 90 pitting this time.
Start looking for your sign. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Crap.
Stop on the sign.
Man, God almighty.
90 pity.
I couldn't get down. Lawless was there.
All right, we're too far back. Got to come forward. All right, stop right there. Perfect.
That was just bad, rotten luck. Lawless was to my inside. I could not. I couldn't get down. Oh.
Go, 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 hard, hard,
It is what it is. You know, that's just racing luck. That's not an issue. That's not a mistake. It's a crew chief mistake. They should never have brought me down right there. All right, let's see where we've cycled out to. I will not be P5, I know that. Looks like about P12. No, I'm probably 15. Probably 15th again. Come on, man. Be better than that. '14th. So Javorka is ahead of me. So we are racing the 52. Nathan Smith has overtaken me my 5 extra seconds on pit road. Mathematically, he wins that battle. Come on, NASCAR, don't be afraid to throw a competition caution. I didn't hear Lawless or Taylor. Thought I may have had everybody muted, but I don't.
Got me, J-Dub.
Yeah, buddy. Sometimes I'm guilty of this. I'll hit the talk button and release it kind of quickly. Oh, we got ourselves a battle right here. Me and that 52.
Inside.
We'll back out a little early. Ooh, Rick washed it up right there. I know he didn't mean to. Still to my inside.
You are clear. inside at your door.
It ain't every day that you pull off old power move on the outside at Indianapolis. Here comes Rick fighting back.
Door quarter clear.
Ooh, I thought about diving her in right there. I hope Rick Javorka's got a big smile on his face because this sure is fun.
Thank you, Bruce.
You're welcome.
Outside, clear. Outside.
Try to make this forward stick.
You're welcome, Brandon. Clear, clear.
Okay.
Thank you, Dan.
Up to 11th.
No problem, man.
Absolutely love to have a caution. It's about 10 or 12 to go. So we've been caution free from the drop
I feel like I'm
of the green
racing my old
flag.
72 Mustang. It didn't like to turn either. I banked my whole race on a caution.
We need one badly, Dan.
No, we don't. We're fine.
All right, Aaron Brown, sign him up for no to a caution.
Yes, we do.
Sign Brad Peters up for a caution. Needs a caution.
Just not yet. We need it later.
Oh, hang on to it, Bruce. All right, he's down on the...
No, I ain't wrecking it.
Good save right there. Whew, thought we had our first caution there.
It was a close one.
I thought we had our first caution right there.
Thank you, Tim.
Those clouds have not lifted.
No problem.
Pitting in.
Rick Javorka bringing that baby to pit road. I think he is splitting this last run in half. Probably didn't have enough fuel. Got 15 to go, and I'm at 16.6. That gives you an idea. Everyone else has probably 15.6. Maybe less. I think Rick pitted like one lap before the leaders. This is one of those races I would love to have over. Let's come up on Tim Setzer. Tim had a battle with Mother Nature. Mother Nature won that. He had to exit the race car for a couple minutes. Thanks, Tim.
Buddy! I'm gonna have to fire my spotter. You didn't tell me you were there, James.
I know for a fact I have plenty of fuel.
I learned a long time ago, don't ever trust these stops.
I'm a lap to the good.
Yeah, that's probably running the radar.
Yeah, RaceLabs has a really good radar. It's a widget that you can run on your screen, and I mean, you can make it any color you want. But if there's a car to your outside, it'll light up red. Car to your inside, it'll light up red. Car gets on your rear, again, light up red. I'm kind of stuck here with 4.9 from Nathan Smith. He's having a heck of a good run in 10th place. There's Ogre coming off pit road. We come back around to turn 2, I'll tell you a little quick story. It's been a while since I've told this story. So the year is 2016. Myself, Outlaw, his family, me and my family. We go to Cincinnati. We camp, and I go to a couple baseball games. And then my wife and I decided we're going to go on to Chicago because the Cardinals were playing the Cubs. So Outlaw decides, well, they'll join us too. And this apartment complex right there, Outlaw and I, on our way up to Chicago, we stop here. We go by and visit the Speedway. There's nothing going on. So we go in. And by gum, if Outlaw just doesn't walk right up on those condos, he doesn't knock on anyone's door, but he's out on the balcony and just taking a look at the track from someone's front porch. It was a good time.
There you go.
It was a real good time.
Whoops. Sorry, Rick.
No problem, Dan. I thought you were going high.
And they have a beautiful view, by the way. You can see basically most of the front stretch. See the golf course. All right, so riding around 11th, Lignell on new tires. Take it inside, Bruce.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ride.
Okay, copy.
No reason for me to race with the leaders.
What happened, Aaron? Filled the wall?
Oh, man. Aaron Brown from P2, I believe. Pancaked that wall. Easy to do, man. Easy to do. Bruce is on new tires, and definitely do not mind him going if he needs to. Nathan Smith 3.5, either his tires are gone or he is saving a lot of fuel. It was 4.9 behind Nathan most of this run. Tim Setzer bringing his machine off pit road. I think Nathan's saving fuel. That's going to become a concern here with, will be 7 laps to go at the line. I have 8.8. I think it's 7 to go. Could be 6 to go. What is it, 60? Yeah, it's 6 to go. My bad. With 6 to go, I got 8.8. If you are just tuning in, we've been caution-free from the get-go. Personal recap for myself, I started P10, drove it up into the top 5 by the end of the first fuel run. Did not pit when I was supposed to, ran out of fuel. Lost a ton of track position. And the best I can recover so far is, I think I was 10th on that last run. Did have a pit road miscue. It's nobody's fault. I was coming into my pit stall and Brandon Lawless was coming out, so I did not want to hit him, so I had to. I didn't purposely overshoot my pit, but I didn't miss it. That cost me about 5 seconds on track. So it's been a very fun race. I've been surprisingly very competitive. Passed a lot of cars. Not something I can say a lot. 5 laps to go. I've got 6.7 laps. See how much these leaders have saved. They would be right on the cusp of running it out of fuel. I don't think anybody's short. I think a lot of people is going to have just enough fuel to make it to the end. Got it down to 2.1. Nathan may have saved enough fuel by now. I might start driving it pretty hard. .7. Got 3 laps to get him past in. I don't know if I can do it or not. We're going to give it a heck trying, I promise you that. 1.4. Just a little brush. Still 1.4. We'll be on our FEG custom PC white flag lap next time by. Overshot that one a little bit. All right, for the final time, looks like we are going caution free.
One more time, buddy. One more time. Straight, smooth.
Nice one, Crocky.
Thanks, boys.
Dang impressive.
Thank you, Michael.
Sure thing, bud.
Dang impressive. If you remember back earlier in the race, Cronky had gotten into the wall and had some damage.
Yeah, thanks for the race, JW. That was fun.
You bet, brother. Nice win. Nice recovery.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Very good.
Yeah, I pitted a lap early that first caution, and that really gained me some time, and then I took that fast repair and was just really, really fast ever since then.
That 57 car is fast everywhere.
Hey, then a couple. Inside, in and out.
Good win, AK.
One inside,
Thank you.
only one.
Thanks for the race, JW.
Check your flag.
Good win, Alex.
JW, thanks for having me, bud.
Good job, everybody.
You bet, Michael. Anytime, brother.
Everybody, good job.
Good race there, J-Dub. I thought you were going to have me there in the closing laps. I was driving the wheels off the thing.
Yeah, that was fun. Just trying to chase you down. Nice run.
Nice top 10 there, JW. Thanks as always, buddy.
Thanks, DC. Appreciate it very much. So we did bring her home 10th. Yeah. I think I could have been a top 5 car. Really do.
Good win, Alex.
That's part of it, man. That is motorsport.
Thank you, Bruce.
It is a sport.
Have any of y'all ever had that happen, though?
For a reason.
If you use the H pattern and you go to third gear, it registers as first for some reason?
Yeah, that used to happen to me sometimes.
All right. Man.
That's why I just use my paddle shifters.
Good times right there. Good times.
Like, there's been 4 times I've had it happen. And, like, I check to make sure I'm not just putting it in first, but...
Let me rewind this a little bit.
I think I might need to get a new shifter.
Let's rewind it just a bit. Watch that Alex Cronky.
Ran her out.
Running it out of fuel. I knew they were close.
And the good news is when I just rode around behind you guys, I saved a lot of tires.
That's one way of looking at it. Was that as a burnout here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway? He's going to park it on the bricks. I think he's going to park it on the bricks. Or does he? Oh yeah, I think he's going to. Let's take a look here. Is he going to park it on the bricks?
Good race, guys. You fellas have a good night.
Take care, buddy. He's going to park it right there. Yes, he is. Come on. Bring it. Bring it. Now that is a race-winning photograph.
Wink, Robbie. Thanks, JW.
Yes, sir, bud. 50. 7. Driver
Did you have to
57.
drift to your pit on that first green run?
Yeah, I ran out over in turn number 3 like an idiot. Just not paying attention.
I was behind you and Lawless, and I looked at him. I was at like 0.6. I was like, man, he's doing some saving,
Nope.
and it's going to be close.
Nope, no saving. Just didn't pay attention, actually. Thought I had one more in the bank and looked down and was like, oh, my God. That is Alex Cronky, everybody, in that Blue Moon. Yes, it was. In that Blue Moon number 57. That's going to be our race-winning photograph.
We've all done it.
Yeah,
Multiple times.
yeah. Just, man, if you're wanting to run in the top 5, you cannot make those type of mistakes. I know it. Everybody knows it. The guys that routinely finish top 5 with us, they don't make those mistakes. Just plain and simple. But you know what? We'll move on to the next race, which is going to be tomorrow night in those Cup Series machines. Now, are we going to run the oval? Or are we going to run the road course? I don't know yet. Let me type right quick. Cronky IMS is the title of that picture. We'll save that unit to the old desktop. We'll tweet that puppy out here shortly after we go off the air, congratulating him on his Brickyard victory. Let me pull that down. Let's go up here and look. We'll take our standings down so everybody can see the iRacing standings. And here they are. We'll call out our top 10. We started with 21 competitors. Richard Lekowa on lap, was that about 30-something, may have gotten wrecked. But anyway, he finished 21st down there. Alex Cronky is our race winner. Dimitri Mundros, a heck of a good run there. Brad Peters up to 3rd. Brandon Lawless, a good run in 4th. And there's Scotty Grove in that 5th position. The good doctor, John Creighton, finishes 6th. Aaron Brown in 7th. 8th is Christopher Melton. 9th is Nathan Smith. Could not run him down. And then I finished in the 10th position. James Cato spun his car coming off of pit road after that second pit stop. And like me, was because we went green the entire way, was not able to recover. But again, like I said earlier, that is motorsport. It is a sport that you got to execute, plain and simple. Having a fast car is not good enough. You've got to execute pit stops, pit road entry, pit road exit, all of the above. Navigate lap traffic. But anyway, doing the best tonight, of course, was Alex Cronky in that 57 ride. So congratulations goes out to him. Love that blue, ice blue chrome right there. It's a beautiful piece. All right, we'll put our standings back up. That is going to wrap us up this evening. And again, want to congratulate driver 57, Alex Cronky. If you'll remember back, I passed him on that first run. He had gotten in the wall, and I think he had fallen back to something like 8th or 9th. And you heard him say that he pitted a lap early, so he had a clean pit road, was able to get a lap fresher, new tires, which is, a little bit of advantage, but everyone else coming in shortly after that was not that big of an advantage. He had the clean pit road, had a great stop, got that faster pair, and got that 57 car moving to the point. So good run there, Alex. I'm declaring this my second home track. Right there you go. You have it. Alex Cronky, second home track, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Vaping Bachelor, my vote says oval. Good deal. Listen, I'm going to put it out on the Twitter tomorrow. Everything that I've heard and seen was kind of split between the road course and the oval. I can't remember the last time we ran the Cup car. The Cup car at Indianapolis on the oval. And I think we've done the next gen car on the road course one time, but it's been a long time. I can't even remember. Yeah, I'm good, Daniel. I'm got a little case of the yawns there. I'm not sleepy, but got a little bit of the yawns. Anyway, all right. I do want to say thank you to everybody that has watched this evening. If you watched any of that race, I enjoyed it. It was, of course, it's green flag the whole way. I know that may get boring and monotonous, but as a person driving, you love to have those green flag runs. Most iRacers will tell you they obviously would rather be under green than caution the entire time. But we did give Martin Fallon the night off. Martin, thank you very much. You were ready and waiting, I know. Hopefully that shoulder starts feeling better. But he had enough work at the IRP. How much fun was that? How much fun was that? Congratulations goes out to James Lowe on winning that beauty. He dominated that race. But nonetheless, I think that's going to wrap us up this evening. Again, tomorrow I'm going to put on Twitter about our race tomorrow night. We're going to put it Next Gen Cup car. Are we running the road course? Or are we going to run the oval? That is the only question that we'll tweet out tomorrow. We'll try to, let's see, what time does the actual Cup race start tomorrow? I cannot remember. We may try to start it off about 8 o'clock Eastern. I'd like to go a little bit earlier if possible. But I vote we run the Next Gen on the road course since we never run stock cars on. It's true, Cato. Very true. I think we may have done it over a year ago. But I am, you know, I think I would prefer the oval. But I'm not going to be disappointed if we run the road course. I enjoyed that GT3 race the other night. I figured out some stuff. On that road course. So I want to get back on a road course soon in my new GTR simulator and see how my road racing may or may not improve. I don't know. I can say this. I honestly can say this. Tonight felt different. I felt like I was more in control of the race car as opposed to any other time I've ever been on iRacing. For whatever reason. Is it the new GTR simulator? I think so. I do think so. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how, if I go back to my old ways and be fairly mediocre, you know, in the next week or so. But anyway, nonetheless, it was a lot of fun, Nathan. You had a good run. You really had a good run. You most certainly did. I was able to pass you on that second run, but could not get back to you on that last one. The one that counted, could not get back to you. So, Rick Javorka, you take care, sir. You take care. Get that 52 car to the point, my man. All right, it's going to wrap us up, ladies and gents. Until next time, please stay safe out there. Good night to each and every one of you. Please don't forget to vote tomorrow. The more participation we have, the better representation of what people want to see and run, and we'll run it. Again, if we run the road course, it'll be about an hour and a half. We'll go 90-minute race, and if the road course does win, we may throw in a first race. I don't know. Heck, maybe back at IRP. I don't know. It was so much fun. But we'll see how the Twitter goes tomorrow. So oval or road course, that'll be our Twitter question tomorrow. Ladies, gents, take care. Good night to each and every one of you, and may the good Lord above bless you. Take care, everybody.